morning, y'all, and welcome once again to our Advent Calendar series. I know I've been away for a little bit, but I've kind of been recovering from the wedding. There was a little bit of an exhaustion sickness, but we're back. For today's coffee, we're going to go with Jingle Bell Java, and from what I can see, we have about 4 more coffees left before we start the actual walking into Christmas part of the Advent. So if y'all are ready for a fun episode, then let's get started. Good morning, y'all. It's Regan with Regan coming to you live from my kitchen. And today's coffee of choice was Hazelino muffin and gingerbread latte skinny syrup. So that will be the Advent coffee of choice this morning. I told y'all I was taking a break because of wedding preparations for my best friend and her new husband, and that was very successful, and I wish them many years of happiness and a successful future together. Today's episode, we are joined with another truck crew, so let's see what they do together, shall we? The mug I am using today is actually from my best friend Christine. She lives in Connecticut, and I think it was kind of just it wasn't really a birthday or Christmas present, but it was the start of quarantine last year, and I had gotten really depressed along with the rest of the world. So she and my mom, of course my mom is always behind every surprise that she gives me. She and my mom went together and decided that Christine would give me a quarantine present. So this is the mug that came from that. It says Texas, Connecticut with 2 hearts, and it's got little dots connecting the two. And then here's the saying on the back. And then that's just the mug we're using today. Because it's a smaller mug, I will be using the 6-ounce portion on my Keurig machine. As far as syrup choice, I think we're gonna go with peppermint bark. So that should be pretty tasty. As I said before, the reason why I took a break from Advent this week is because I was a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding, and so we were just busy prepping, and after all the prep came the exhaustion times. And let me tell you, it was so much fun being a part of everything, but once it all was said and done, everyone that was included in the wedding party was exhausted. So that's why there was not a Advent video for the last couple of days. We're going with the Peppermint Bark by Jordan Skinny Syrup. Again, my favorite brand because you can have all the flavor without any of the guilt and calories. And if you can hear that noise in the background outside, that is the crew who is building our home. Just a little smidge. Maybe more. Okay, that's good. You put it on the bottom of the mug so that as the coffee pours down from the spout, it can mix in all together. And also, once the coffee is done, we will mix it thoroughly with a spoon to make sure all the flavors incorporated. Hold on a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. With this new chair that I'm in, it is easier to do some stuff than it was before, but I'm still having to teach myself a bigger learning curve. Sometimes when I have spastic fits, my heels will kick up the foot plate. So I'm trying not to do that as much. But anyway, let's get started with the coffee. Okay. Again, we are pressing the smallest ounce button, which is, on my machine, 6 ounces. There we go. And as always, when you're done with your syrup, make sure you cap it so you don't make a mess. I don't know if I've ever tried Jingle Bell Java before, but I'm pretty excited to try it. So I guess we'll see what it tastes like together. For breakfast this morning, I actually tried a different protein powder. It's by PE Science, and it was in the flavor strawberry shortcake, which was very different from my Shakeology flavors. It was actually pretty tasty. So that's different today. And so that's kind of my morning routine, if you will. Our coffee is done. So, we're just gonna take out the K-cup and put it here. Because, as I said before, when my mom helped me redo my coffee bar, she accidentally put the K-cup trash can way in the back. So, for now, I just have to wait until the K-cups cool down enough for me to throw them in the main trash can in our kitchen. But everything's fine and dandy, don't worry. Okay, so our coffee's done. We're gonna stir it up. Also, the reason why I put it at such a small amount this morning is because with the noise outside and combining that with my dog's very loud barks, my body only needs a small amount this morning, so that's about it. Let's see what this Jingle Java tastes like. Interesting. It's kind of got like a chocolate vibe to it. But it's good. Again, if y'all want me to do a Nespresso themed advent calendar, just leave your opinions in the comments down below. I would be really excited to do one of those. But anyway, that's the video for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a happy friendly comment down below, give a thumbs up, and always remember, the greatest compliment that y'all can give me is a referral. That means that if you see someone who needs happiness or positivity in their day, then please feel free to send them my link and I will be happy to help them in any way possible within reason. Also, side note, if you enjoyed this episode and would like to leave a tip or a donation down below, please feel free to do so at www.buymeacoffee.com/GoRegan, where all tips, proceeds, and donations will go back directly towards the channel itself, and as always are greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for joining in, and cheers everybody.